it was cool to see. Like, I was like, wow, this is finally starting to click. Like, we got it down where we figured out this rhythm and this flow, and it's gonna work now. Can you guys believe it has been 6 months already? We've been trying to make this card business work for 6 months, and you guys have been along for the ride. It's been fun. So anyway, let's get into how the business ran the last month. If you're new here, welcome in. If you're returning, it's great to see you guys again. As you know, every month we'll do a business video. I am trying to get a little more business videos up as well too, because you guys obviously like those a lot. We get a lot of likes, a lot of comments. So as long as that continues, I'm going to keep trying to push more of the business side of things out there and how we're progressing that way. So yeah, if you enjoyed this content, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment down below. I respond to every single comment. And if you've seen me a couple times, then hey, why don't you hit that subscribe button? It's free and it really helps out the channel. So yeah, without further ado, guys, let's get into 6 months in the card business. So it was a month. Guys, honestly, to start this month, I thought we were going to have a record-breaking month for the business. And it just started out crazy. So I'll give you guys a little synopsis. This video is probably going to be a little different than the ones in the past where I have the clips going over back and forth. I just kind of want to just talk to you guys through this one because it was a little bit of a roller coaster. So I got my notes here, so apologize if I keep looking off the screen, but I just wanted this to be real and authentic. And maybe help some of you that are on this journey that may be going down some of this stuff too. So yeah, let's get right into it. So started off super good. We made some crazy buys at the beginning of the month. If you guys had watched the cards of the week this past week or a couple weeks before, you saw we picked up a huge selection of slabs. So we got a lot of baseball. We got some a lot of Pokemon too. We just got an abundance of slabs. We got a couple of football ones too. So it was just a really exciting start to the month when we picked up those slabs. I was feeling really good. We were on Whatnot a bunch at the beginning of the month. So yeah, Whatnot was doing really good for us for buying. We'll kind of start here with the buying stuff. So did a lot of buying, bought a couple lots. I actually bought the most amount of retail I've ever bought this past month too. So I bought Bowman Chromes, Topps Chrome, Donruss. I bought individual packs like these. I have just an absolute ton of like sealed wax, sealed boxes. I picked up my first ever garbage pail kids, so check out the videos coming up for that. Yeah, so we just bought an abundance of wax, cards, single cards, graded cards, and it was a lot of fun. I have so much fun doing the buying part, and as I'm sure most of you do as well too. It's just something about buying cards and then getting those cards in, and that's why I've been doing those cards of the week, because it's just so fun to like relive opening up those cards and seeing what cards we picked up, and there's just it's so much fun. So yeah, that was super exciting. Our buying definitely outweighed our selling, and that's kind of been a common trend on this channel. If you guys have seen in the past, we do a lot more buying than selling, which is not the best business model. And I'm not really sure how sustainable that is for the long run, but for right now, I mean, it's been fun. It's actually been a lot of fun. But yeah, so that was buying. Whatnot, eBay, definitely recommend. I know I've been speaking a lot about eBay and Whatnot. If you guys are on those platforms, links are down below too to check out my storefront. Shoot me a follow, send me your guys's Whatnot streams as well too. I'll try to jump in, buy some cards from you guys as well too, kind of support the community. And then eBay, of course, I'll have my eBay link down there. So switching over to eBay, we did well, I guess that kind of ends the buying aspect for this. Sorry, I know I'm all over the place, guys. This one's not really that scripted. I just got bullet points, and I'm just trying to be genuine for this. So we'll move on to eBay. eBay, we had a bittersweet month with eBay. I started off the month doing if you guys watched the last monthly update, I said that I wanted to be super strict about, or get better at, listing 5 cards a day, every single day. We're trying to sell low-end sports cards on eBay, shipping them 69 cents to give make it just affordable for everybody. Also throwing in a lot of just cards too. If you guys have bought from me in the past, you know that I throw in extra cards when you buy cars for me. So yeah, we were on that track record. We actually sold a bunch to start the month. We sold, I think we sold 20 cards total this month, which is actually like huge. Usually I don't sell that many. I was sending out packages like every day for the first like 15 days of the month, which was absolutely insane. It was cool to see. Like I was like, wow, this is finally starting to click. Like we got it down where we figured out this rhythm and this flow, and it's gonna work now. And that's definitely foreshadowing, by the way. So after we sell them, I'm kind of jazzed up. I'm getting ready to make a big purchase on a couple cool cards that I want to flip. And I was actually trying to use the money I got from that to kind of buy some singles to then get graded, to then flip. But did get a refund request in shortly after, 2 weeks after those cards were. So for those of you that aren't super familiar with eBay, when you sell something, those funds are technically held until they're like delivered, at least for me. So because I have eBay pay me out once a month, so that way if something like this does happen, I don't go into the negative on eBay. So what happened was they sent the request. They'd bought a bunch of cards. I took offers on a lot of the cards, and unfortunately, I think UPS must have lost the cards. The buyer didn't really send me any notes on like why they were requesting a refund, but I think one of the notes said like did not come in or something like that. So, and I tried to look too. Of course, UPS doesn't have a great track record or tracking system when you're shipping 69-cent cards. There's no tracking on them, so it's hard to kind of see. So I think we sent maybe like 8 or 9 cards to this person. I threw in some extra cards in each shipment too. Every card they bought, I threw in some extra cards. And I ended up having to refund all of those purchases. And no fault to them. Like I'm sure they were lost. I've definitely had cards get lost in the mail. But it definitely was just like, wow, this, like we had all that forward momentum and now boom, like it's all gone. So that was super deceiving. So like, you guys have probably seen that I haven't really talked a lot about the buying and the selling, as much because a lot of the buying was done earlier in the month, and it's kind of just left a sour taste in my mouth, that whole experience. And I know, there's a ton of videos. A lot of you have even commented that, sometimes like the 69-cent shipping is not the best way to do it, but I just tried. I want it to be affordable for everybody. Sports cards are just getting crazy expensive in general. So for me, like this business model, I want it to be affordable. Like I want good quality cards that are taken care of, and I want to be able to ship them super cheap as well too. But at the same token, I also don't like that like these cards are getting lost, because now not only like did the person not get the cards, I refunded the money, but now I'm also out those cards too. So, and I had money invested into those too. So it's like a double loss on my part, because I had to refund like the entire, like I'm out the shipping materials, the label that was printed, all of that stuff too. So that just, yeah, it just really sucked, to be honest. And yeah, let me know down below too, like if you guys have gone through this or you have had this happen. It's definitely not fun, but I feel like it's just part of the hobby though. I mean, like it comes with the business, right? Like we're trying to do it super cheap to ship cards, and with that, ultimately that happens. So yeah, that's kind of been why I haven't really had a lot of updates right now, just because I've had that bitter taste. But I'm still trying to figure out how I want to proceed. Like I don't know if eBay is going to be the best for me going forward, just because of that. I have had a lot more luck selling on, like, I guess I've had more luck selling on eBay. But as far as the shipping goes, I've had much more success with Whatnot shipping than I have with eBay. So I'm still trying to balance it out. And then moving into Whatnot, the problem with Whatnot that I'm facing is, I can't seem to hold a big enough room when I do my Whatnot streams to make it like beneficial. So I'm not selling enough on Whatnot. So like I'll be in a stream for 2 or 3 hours trying to sell like what I think are like decent cards. You know, like no base cards, inserts, foils, numbered cards, signed cards, like, and they're just not moving. So, and maybe I might get 1 or 2 people a stream to come in and like buy something. And I know it's a grind. I know it's definitely something to do. It's just, yeah, I guess I've just had trouble with it. And, yeah, so I don't know if I want to just stick to Whatnot and just keep, you know, grinding it out on Whatnot. If I want to keep listing cards on eBay, I might try to stick to like the cards that I don't have a ton into, like all of my basketball cards, all of my hockey cards, trying to like sell some of those or flip some of those on eBay just to kind of keep my listings up, because I do enjoy like having the store and like I enjoy shipping it, and it's a lot. eBay does make it easy. Like once it's listed, I don't have to like keep relisting it. If I set it on 60 day, I can just auto relist it, which is super nice. So that has made it nice, but I'm still just trying to figure out a lot of like the best way to sell the cards. I thought about joining Discords to try to sell cards that way, but I don't know. I'm definitely in the lull right now of like where to go to sell my cards that is reliable and is like economically makes sense, both for like the time invested and like the cards I'm actually selling to, because it's definitely a lot. But we're going to keep grinding, guys. We're going to keep getting through it. I'm sure everybody goes through this at some point. It's just, everything happens for a reason too. Like this was a great learning lesson for me. There were a couple things I could have done differently. Like I could have waited for all of those orders to come in and then ship them all in a big, like a box, and then paid for like shipping, like through eBay Ground Advantage versus like just the plain wood envelope. So definitely learned a lot of lessons this month. Learned a lot from that experience as well too. But unfortunately, some of the best life lessons are the ones that cost you the most amount of money too. And that's what this one was. So, but it was a good experience overall. Yeah. So enough of that. We're done with that part. Some exciting news that I also wanted to share with you guys is I know, back on the buying stuff. I did buy a bunch of mag touches or one touches, whatever they're called, the magnetic things to sleeve some cards in. So that's been super cool. I also was gifted this little case that I've been storing my personal collection in for now, just to kind of separate it. You can see here the Lewis right now. So I have all my like cool numbered cards, patch cards, auto cards. The Sam Hartman that you guys probably saw a couple weeks ago is in here. Maybe I'll do a video on just like my personal collection right now. And it's got like a magnetic top to it too. So that's one addition to the business. The second one is we didn't even make this purchase. We were actually gifted this as well too. Shout out to the girlfriend. We got our first ever sports card case. I got a Daily Drop sticker, so I put that on there too. But this is a Magatech. So holds a ton of cards. It's super heavy, super well like built too. This is probably a horrible angle to show you guys, but it keeps everything safe. And I'm super excited for this because, as you guys know, one of the goals for this channel and the business this year was to go to our first ever card show, try to pick up some cards. So I'll probably do a video on what I have in there too. I got super overzealous and I put all of the cards that I'm willing to sell and it's kind of my more expensive cards in there already. So I know like if the time comes and we need to go to a card shop, we can bring a card show, bring in that, and we're good to go. We don't need to worry about what cards to bring, what cards not to bring. So yeah, so there's that. So yeah, that's kind of the wrap on what happened this month. Now, moving on, what you guys can expect moving forward. I'm going to continue trying to build out that series of educational videos because I think it's super helpful. It was super helpful to me to like learn from you guys and learn all of your experience. So anything I can do to give back as well too. So I'm going to keep working on building that out. We'll have another business update here coming up next month. It'll be interesting to see where we are there. Continue to open up some of the wax that we bought. Like I said earlier, I have so much wax that I need to open and film and show you guys. So That'll be super cool. I need to organize a lot more too. That'll probably, we'll talk about that, I'm sure, coming up. I might start moving away from the cards of the week every single week. I might continue to do it, but I might throw in some more. Maybe I'll throw in some of like the unboxing videos for Fridays, and then do like a businessy educational update every Tuesday type of thing. But we'll see how that pans out, how we're going, like what we're doing business wise as well too, because I don't want it to get boring either. So we got that, and then I think that's everything, right? I don't think there's anything else coming out. Yeah, we're still, I'm gonna try to do at least one Whatnot stream a month going forward. I know I was trying to do a weekly one at one point, then I was going bi-weekly, and then like we took a break for like 2 months. So I think my goal is to go live on Whatnot once a month, and then continue to list at least a couple cards on eBay, just to see how it goes. Keep trying to push through, and then we honestly might slow down on our buying for a little bit. With baseball season coming to a close, football season's kind of mid swing now. Hockey season's starting up, so we might just cool down for a little bit on the buying until we can kind of figure out how we're gonna sell our cards. I think that will make the most sense for us moving forward, but it'll be fun nonetheless. Yeah. So again, this one was super long-winded. I appreciate you guys. If you guys are still here, really appreciate the support. Appreciate all of you again. We're just continuing to grow on YouTube, which is super cool. We're growing on Whatnot too, which is cool to see. And it's just the amount of support that you guys give. And honestly, one of the reasons I'm making this video right now is a couple people commented on my other videos like, hey, where's the business update? That's what we're here for. And yeah, so just appreciate you guys pushing me, keep making content, and it's definitely fun. Like I said, I was kind of in a funk, but just appreciate each and every one of you leaving comments, liking the video, and just kind of still building Card Craze Central, the community, as well as the business. So it's been fun. And I do want to give back, so I am looking to do some type of giveaway as well too, in the near future. So more to come on that, but I think that's it. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. So, I think this is as good a place as any to wrap up the video. So again, if you guys enjoy this content, make sure you smash that like button, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you guys in the next video. If you enjoyed this content, again, check out this video here. It's a pretty good video. I watched it. I'm sure you would like it. Or check out this playlist right here. It's pretty good. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Make sure you tell somebody you love them today. All right. Later.